Chair calls Nicky Fletcher, who is testifying for House Bill 93, and she's from the Vice Chair's district.
Okay, is this working?
Yes.
Does it go down the slope? Pardon my voice, I'm allergic to Austin. Thanks for having me here today. I'm a liberal Democrat here in support of the no-fault divorce ban. I see it a little differently than
And
it's
your
written.
name is?
Nicky Fletcher.
Thank you.
I skipped through that. About 2.5 years ago, I realized that my husband was having an affair with the girl from accounting. And I'd been engrossed in childcare for a difficult toddler and a really active preschooler, not getting enough sleep, fighting postpartum depression. I wasn't being a very good wife, but he didn't bother to talk to me about it. He just kind of opened up the back door and waited for somebody else to come in. And once I clued into what was going on, he was already involved with her, but he'll never admit it. After a brief trial separation that was intended to make the heart grow fonder, he filed for divorce without telling me in advance. I convinced him to take a step back, let's go to counseling before moving forward, and she ended their friendship. He and I go to counseling. We're making very good progress. We're learning great communication skills. It turned our interactions around 180 degrees. No more fighting. It really appeared like we were going to make it, to me, to the therapist, to the kids. I thought we were out of the woods. And then he comes home from work one day. Nope, I've decided to go through with the divorce. And I find out through the grapevine that the woman from accounting had broken up with her new boyfriend the previous week. So it all kind of tied together for me at that point. Big picture here, we almost made it. We were that close. If it had not been so easy for him to legally walk away. Imagine, we already kind of brought this up, trying to do that with Verizon or the day before you're about to close on a house. No way. Why? Marriage is the legal contract. Why should it be something that can be broken unless both parties want out? Now, when both people want out, you really can't stop them. They will claim fault to get it done. Typically, when both people want out just because they aren't feeling it anymore, they're low conflict, more likely to work together when raising the kids. I know families like this. Everybody shows up at the holiday party. It's all good vibes. Mom and dad meet for lunch to discuss the new boyfriend they don't like and how they're going to deal with it. They may even maintain a friendship, have family outings, go on vacations together. Research shows that these kids tend to adjust better than the situations in which the family exploded against everyone's will, but for the one person who wanted to walk away. My liberal friends will say, this is taking control away from the people to make their own choices. Well, in a unilateral divorce situation, somebody will lose the power to decide their own fate. And why should one individual in the family get to wield that kind of power, especially when it puts them in breach of contract? I think divorce is so widely accepted by the public, despite religious views and political affiliation. And for centuries, humans worked toward a civilized world where thousands of people could convene in one area without killing each other. The family structure played a crucial role. Had we not been forced to marry, produce, stick it out, come what may, I really don't think we would be living in the advanced age that we are currently enjoying. Today, we're the masters of our own destiny with the luxury of marrying for love. Because there's no public shame, people just walk away instead of fixing their relationship problems, and the problems just keep creeping up over and over in your life until you deal with it.
Ms. Fletcher, can you wrap it up for us?
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me go back here. Oh, goodness, this is longer than I thought it was going to be. Okay. My particular situation, the kids are how this affects my kids. We did a share the house situation where we both had a separate house and the kids stayed in the house for a year. We did pretty well under that. And then once we separated and the kids had to start going back and forth, we had all kinds of behavior problems with my youngest. He actually got kicked out of preschool because he was having so much aggression, because it was just, the going back and forth was too much for him. Where we've gone from having a really nice house to a tiny little apartment. They can't play the way they used to play. It's been really rough on all of us. And I guess I got to wrap it up. So.
That's okay. Ms. Fletcher, thank you for your testimony.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Hold on. There may be some questions. Any
Okay.
questions of Ms. Fletcher, members? Not hearing any. Thank you for being
Okay,
here. Thank you
thanks.
for your testimony.